Am I on? I hope I'm on. I hope you can hear me well. Just moved up. So that was a great introduction. I mean, he might have to like travel with me. Um, so I do have 22 years in the fitness industry. I am a personal trainer, 7-year gym owner, and he's right. I did grow up in this industry, not me, like work in the business, but I grew up with my dad. He joined this industry when I was like in 10th or 11th grade. So I knew this business worked. Unfortunately, I didn't really start work in the business till like last year. That was kind of my own fault, but I loved these products. I was introduced to them in 2013 because my dad found this company and he actually said, I found a new business and I'm going to sell nutritional products. And I said, you're over 300 pounds and you're going to be the walking testimony for nutrition? This is not going to make you any money. Let me see these products. Because at that point, I actually knew a lot about nutritional products. I'd been in the fitness industry about 9 years at that point, and I was a stickler for nutrition. I knew about labels, I knew about synthetics, I knew about artificials, and I was like, first off, he's going to put something in. He's over 300 pounds. He's unhealthy. His heart rate's going to go up. Oh my gosh, what's he going to do? So let me look at these products. And I found them, and I was like, these are actually really good. And it's because they were doing all the things I was already looking for in a product. You should have seen my cabinets at the time. I was going through all the aisles of the vitamin shops. I was testing and looking at the labels. I was making sure there was no fillers, no binders, no artificial colors and all the things in all of my products. And I was like, these products are kind of already doing that. Now, this is 2013, right? So this is just the Nutrify line. This is just the RX line. You know, we have an umbrella of a bunch of different lines, but at this point, this is the Skinny Drops, this is the RestoreX, and this is the Optimals, and I'm already impressed. Now I'm really impressed because, you know, we have everything. But I get on these products and I start losing weight. And I'm like, I give him the clearance to use them, and he lost 60 pounds that year. It's pretty good, right? So you know our products are made different. We have 215 clinical studies, we have quality tests, we have physician endorsements, and we have all these third-party tests and seals and verifications. That's what sets us apart. Do you know that our products, we know we're not FDA approved, right? We don't have all that extra testing. So we go the extra mile and have these third parties come in and say, these are good. These are different. So this is where all the different certifications come in. So that's what makes them different to me. So let's actually go in and talk about some of the products. Now, who here has used Skinny Drops? Right. I know, right? That's like our big seller, but who here has started foundational nutrition? Okay, good. Some of you have. So that's actually what we're going to talk about. Now, these first few products I'm going to mention today are our foundational pieces. Now, then I've tagged on some of my favorite ones, but when people come off the Skinny Drops, if they continue some of these foundational pieces, you'll actually find you might actually continue to lose some weight. And you're just gonna feel really good. So this is our foundational product. This is called Optimal M and Optimal B. Optimal M is our mineral, Optimal B is our vitamin. Now, I'm not actually going to read this whole slide. If you want to take pictures of it, great, go back and read it. But what sets this apart? It is going to surpass RDA recommendations. So a lot of different products on the market are just going to be your RDAs, okay? That is just recommended standard dosing. That is going to keep you from not getting sick, not getting scurvy, not getting rickets. We don't want that, right? We want to thrive. We don't want to just survive. So I want you to look at some of these, and I get to see it right down here. You get to see it on the big, but let's look at one. Look at the standard recommended daily allowance for vitamin C, the DRI, that's daily recommended intake. It's 90 milligrams. Look at what ours is, 650. Pretty good, right? Look at the vitamin D, 20. Look at what ours is. It's a little bit higher. Look at, I want you to go to a really good one. Look at that folate. Recommended 400. Look at what ours is. 850. Ours is better than any prenatal vitamin you're going to find as well. So we go to the optimal levels. Now, some people are going to say to you, well, Kristen, and I get this a lot, wouldn't I just pee some of that out? I do not care. Because guess what? One day from the next, I might need a little bit more, right? Why? I get sick. I exercise. You might work in your yard. You are going to need different levels each day, just depending on how much you exert or what you're exposed to. So it's fine. I'd rather have a surplus in my bank account of money than a deficiency, wouldn't you? Same thing with my vitamins. I want a little extra, so if I have to excrete it, it's fine. It's just if I don't need it, I don't need it that day. I'll get rid of it. So same thing, I want more than less. So that is going to be your standard optimals. So it sets us apart. This is our Magna Cal D. This is the second piece of foundation I think is wonderful. So this is our vitamin D, our vitamin K, our calcium, and our magnesium. This is going to be our bone joint health. Okay, this is what's going to make our bones strong. But more than that, vitamin D is also a great hormone helper. It's going to help deliver, like, your hormones activate better. So if this is a deficient, sometimes your hormones don't do their job. So you also want to keep that up. Vitamin K2, this is different than K1. So K1 we know is in leafy green vegetables. That is going to help with blood clotting. But K2 is going to help get that calcium delivered to where it's supposed to be. It's very important that this is in your calcium and mineral magnesium product, okay? And then, of course, magnesium will help you relax at night. So I always take this one at night. I take 4 at night. So if you have trouble relaxing, if you do this one at night, it could help open some GABA receptors and help you sleep. Does anybody use this one? Yes. Some people will report using this can help alleviate some migraines. We don't heal, treat, cure, diagnose anything, by the way, but depending on what the reason is for your migraines, this could be a helper, okay? So keep that in mind. This product also took 18 months to create. It was formulated perfectly. So this is one of my favorite products. Or probiotics. Again, take screenshots because I don't read from these slides. I'm just talking freely. But this is probably one of my favorite products in the arsenal, especially for gut. Women will always report to me in the gym, I feel gassy, I feel bloated. This is a huge helper for digestion. Your gut is like your second brain as well, but this probiotic is made differently. Okay, so specifically, we have products on the market. They're about 5, 7, 9 strands. This one is 15. It's literally going to cover almost every organism you can think of, every strand of bacteria. And guess what? It's in a slow release capsule. So guess what that means? It gets where it's supposed to go. It gets to those the intestines. It's not going to be dissolved in the stomach. So I hate it when people say, look, my probiotic's the best, and then it's a packet. What does that mean? It means, oh, they're laughing at me because they did that to me, which is why they're here now, by the way. Theirs was a packet. And I said, ooh, that's not quite a good one because what happens, your stomach acid eats up some of that bacteria. This is a slow release capsule. So it actually moves past the stomach, gets into that intestinal tract, and then the flora happens. And that's exactly what you want, okay? A few more things on the probiotics. Just a few little nuggets on it. Your good bacteria is also responsible for helping that B12 and K2, enhancing the mucus in the stomach, preventing other things from happening and regulating your nervous system, creating good enzymes and things like that. And you can see we have 20 billion organisms in one pill, all right? Vanillin. Yes! Whose favorite product is vanillin? One of them, I mean, you know. This is probably my favorite product. It's definitely, oh, I say that a lot. This is one of my favorite products. It's in the top 3 for sure. This is a very universal product, very multi-layered. People will, whose favorite product is this because of the skin tightening? What about the allergies? What about the eyes? What about the brain health? I mean, it just goes on and on and on. That all the things that this can do. But this is a super antioxidant product. Antioxidants help with inflammation. And I'm not going to say that this, we can't say that this product will make you not inflamed. It's the ingredients inside the product. Grapeseed extract is one of the most anti-inflammatory ingredients on the planet. And it is so good at helping the oxidative stress and free radicals. Full body. We source ours from Italy. The family that sources this, they test it for about 320 different toxins. I think others on the market test it for like 34. So we go the extra mile to make sure it's pure, it's perfect. This is an anti-allergen, grapeseed is, and it is just overall one of my favorite products. Vitamin C is the precursor to collagen production. So if you are on the skinny drops and you've said, well, I've got a little sagging going on, what can I do to get this tightened up? You can superdose this. Now, the other products we talked about, the Optimals, the probiotics, the Magna-Cal D, you kind of want to follow the instructions on that. But this one, I mean, I've been known to take 8 of these a night. Brittany said you can superdose this. It's just vitamin C. It's just grapeseed. You can up it, okay? And it's not going to harm you. This is literally just nutrition right here. So super jam-packed, and it does just go through help fight inflammation, help fight your allergies, things like that. Restorex. Who's tried this one for their weight loss plateaus? Yes, yes. Wait, let me say that again. Who's just done this one for a good detox? Okay, so this is kind of like your detox retreat, detox spa, detox center in a bottle. Some people actually go to those fancy places like once a year and try to detox. They're very expensive. You can get all of the things they're going to do in this little bottle. Our zeolite is actually a patent form. It's like a little honeycomb shape. It's negatively charged. It goes through your system and wants to pick up heavy metals, chlorella, and what's the other ingredient in here? The spirulina. Those are blue-green algae, okay? And those are going to help with detoxing as well. And we have activated charcoal that is also negatively charged that's going to help pick up heavy metals. And this is really great at breaking plateaus, because if you're holding toxins, you will hold them in your bones, and you can hold them in soft tissues, and you can hold them in organs, but oftentimes you will also hold them in your fat cells. So guess what? If you are on a weight loss journey and you hit a plateau, it could be because your body's saying, I'm not going to let go of that, because it doesn't want it to get into the bloodstream. So what we need to do is hit with a little bit of a detox and try to break it out. It's like it's going through, I always like to say, Restorex could be like a little train, and it's going through your bloodstream, and we have these toxins in our fat cells. And your toxins or your fat cells are kind of like suitcases. Well, we need to crack them open, and we need to like nudge it, and we need this to like grab that fat cell out of the suitcase. And it's like grabbing it and pulling it and back up, putting it on the train. And we want that train to take it out of the system. Okay, so that's kind of what Restorex is doing. Elite. Oh, so this is one I don't use as much. I use this one like as a Crystal Light packet when I just need it. But my cousin says she needs it all the time, and so does her husband, for mood, because this is what this one does. It can help your mood. This has got super herbs. It has adaptogens. It's got antioxidants in it. It's got holy basil. It has aloe, ashwagandha. So this is another good mood lifter. It's good antioxidants. It's good for your skin. It's got L-lysine in it, which is good for skin as well. It's just really good if you want to put this in your water, give it a shake. People say they can't drink enough water in a day because they don't like to drink water. They put them in your bag. They're easy to go. So this is a really great product to get extra antioxidants, extra nutrients, and get that mood lift. All right, Pure Nourish. Yes. Super awesome products right here. This is one of my favorites because I don't do dairy and I don't do soy and I don't do any artificial sweeteners, artificial flavorings, artificial colors, and this is super easy to go as well. So this is our shake. You can use it as a meal replacement, as a snack. And I like to say, these are many on the market that people will ask me, are these approved? So if you want to look at the back to teach your people, I'm sure you get asked a lot, what's a good protein powder? And sometimes you're like, well, this is mine. And they'll say, well, what about this one? Or what about this one? I get asked that a lot. If you look on the back and you can just read if it's got maltodextrin, if it has whey, if it has soy, and all of these are very popular ones that I just automatically say, look on the back. Does it have this in it? They're no-goes. Maltodextrin is a filler, it's a binder, it is a starch, it's created just to make it emulsify easy. And what that product does, or that filler specifically does, it's going to adhere to the intestinal lining of your colon. And it is a starch. It is high on the glycemic index. What is that going to do? It's going to get sticky, and it's going to be a breeding ground for bad bacteria. It is going to make your stomach swell, and it's going to make your stomach hurt, which is why when people drink some of these, they typically say they have gas, they have bloat, or their tummies hurt. If I drink any of those, I'm going to swell. Pure Nourish is literally about the only protein powder on the market I can drink. All right, so let's roll into these are the 3 extra products that I wanted to add in because I'm going to bring Dan up in just a moment. We're going to talk about the ones that I just went over, but we have the Power Boost and the Beauty Boost. These are the 2 products you can add to your shakes. And the Power Boost is your branched chain amino acids. Now, I just talked about the Pure Nourish, and it is from plants. The only issue I have with that, and it's not really an issue, is that it's a little bit lower in L-lysine or leucine than an animal plant, or not an animal plant, an animal based protein, okay? And that is going to help with muscle growth a little bit more efficiently, right? The Power Boost has that in it. So this is what I love about this company, is they know all these specifics, because that's what they did. They put that in the Power Boost. So I always put 2 scoops of it because, I mean, you know, why not? I'm going to lift weights, I'm going to work out. And so they added that amino acid to the Power Boost, so you're never going to be short in it. So that is my favorite part of the Power Boost. You have the extra amino acid blend, which helps with muscle growth, muscle repair, and tissue repair. Then we have the Beauty Boost, which is going to be with hair, skin, and nails. And if you drink Crystal Light or anything like that, again, too, you can also add this to your water or add it to your shake. And it's from Mandarin Orange, and it tastes really good. It's, again, you can put it in your shake or your water. Now we're going to talk really quickly about Renew, because this is probably, I always say, my favorite product. But this is your natural HGH booster. Who's used this one? Oh, good. We have a lot. Yes, and I bet, who likes the new flavor? Yes. So improved. It's so wonderful. I drank the old flavor and I mixed it with the Beauty Boost or Elite or the Giving Greens. I put it in something to mask the old flavor, but now I don't have to do that. So this is a wonderful, I always call this the spark product. The other ones are kind of like your foundation. And now this one's kind of the one that can like put the fuel to your body, like the little spark back in. And so this is, I always like to say, look and see where you are on the chart here. Like, see if you think you need this, because when I first started this, I didn't think I needed it. I was 34 and I was like, I don't know if I really need this product yet. But I was like, I'll try it anyways. It's available. I'll give it a shot. And what I learned is I slept better the first night I used it. And I was like, well, if I sleep good, I'll stay on it anyways. If I sleep bad, I'll probably get 4 or 5 hours of sleep a night. I'll give it a shot. I'll keep using it. After 30 days, I was sold. Merely for the fact that my performance was getting better. So if you don't know anything about HGH, it does help with stamina, endurance. It's literally the reason your cells can stay young and stay rejuvenated and replenished. And I was sold. I mean, it was 30 days in, I'm going to keep using it. But then after 6 months, I realized my watch is starting. I wear a really expensive Garmin watch. It was telling me I was running faster. I wasn't doing anything different, wasn't doing anything extra. Workouts were the same. I'm running faster, I'm losing weight, and then I'm lifting heavier. There's got to, and not doing anything different, just adding this product in. And I realized it's got to be that product. And I really went down the rabbit hole of what HGH does. Now, as we get older, we start producing an enzyme called DPP4 and a hormone called somatostatin. And you're naturally just going to make them. Like, it's just what it is. Like, and your hormone's going to go down. I don't want that to happen, do y'all? No, because what that means is the signal from the hypothalamus is not going to get sent to the pituitary gland to release HGH. And I want HGH because I don't want to get old. I mean, it's okay that my number goes up, but I don't really want to get old. So what this product does is it actually helps DPP4 get blocked and somatostatin stay at normal levels, because that is a natural inhibiting hormone, and you need a little bit of it, but we don't want a surplus. You just don't. So this product will make your body stimulate HGH. It's not a synthetic, so it's not a hormone. You're not going to produce too much and get, odd. It's your body doing what it's supposed to do, okay? You'll sleep better. You'll have endurance. You again, we don't heal, treat, cure, diagnose anything, but HGH has been linked to better libido. It's been linked to better healing. And it literally is what we call the youth hormone. So that being said, if you want to take a picture of this, feel free. We'll leave it up for just a couple seconds. Yes, this is my child. And I'll leave this to say, if you can't recognize an ingredient, your body won't either. So you want to look at the back of those labels. Look for those fillers. Look for those binders. It's in those other ingredients. If it says magnesium stearate, vegetable stearate as the flow agent, it's not a good product. It's how you differentiate, okay? We don't want that. If your health and your bank account are the same. What you put in is what you will get out, okay? We're going to learn in just a little bit how to build a business. But this company gets you both. You get health and you can get a business out of it. And I personally want to be healthy because I want to see her walk down the aisle. So what is the point of having a whole lot of money if you aren't there to enjoy it, right? So keeping your body healthy is truly an expression of gratitude, and it is not selfish to have self-care. So that being said, I am going to invite Dan Colley up, and we're going to go over